Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. And I want to wish everyone very quickly a very Merry Christmas. 2025 is coming to a close, and you know what? Hasn't the year just gone super fast? Look, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't really care. You know, I do this channel for a fair few people who just love a beer and who can pretty much grab a beer out of a fridge and know that I've tried most of the mainstream beers. But today we've got something special, and I don't know if it's special. It's probably not special. It's a German beer, and it's called UBERBRAU. It sounds like something out of the game of Wolfenstein, where you pick up a beer and everything's Uber. It's uber good. A bit of a gamer, but yeah, UBERBRAU Lager, 4% ABV, which is a bit of a light sort of lager. You're getting there in your one standard drink. I don't know if the Germans would be happy with this, but I don't even know if the Germans drink this. But you know what? Who cares? I've got my German sort of glass. I picked this up in an op shop, and I don't know if it's offensive or not, or we're going back to some regime, but you know, I like the pattern. I like the eagle. And it may have been owned by someone who just, I don't know, was a bit of a ray. Look, I don't know. Anyways, who cares? UBERBRAU Lager. Oh, wrong way. It's not a twist top. This is going to be a little hiss there on the boutte. UBERBRAU. It's uber good and looks uber nice. Let me move the table a bit closer. Oh, mate. The amount I put in effort in these videos, I know it's probably minimal. I could smell that sort of European, Germany, lagery, funky, earthy, minerally smell, which isn't a bad thing, but these beers just have, I know they brew with certain type of hops and whatnot, but it's very earthy. Mate, it's Christmas tonight, it's Christmas Eve, like I said, and there's cars and shit going by like Sydney. And this is a quiet street. I'll show you the streets up and down here later on. A lot of Christmas lights. People really get into it. Very clear beer. Very nice looking beer. A little bit ahead, which you'd expect from a lager or a German lager. Clear. That's clear. UBERBRAU. Look, I'll have a quick sniff, but I know what it's going to smell like, because I can smell it from here. It's exactly what you'd expect from a German lager. It's just that earthy, minerally sniff, that you get. It's pleasant. It's not offensive. But one standard drink, yeah, look, it's probably mainstream. It's probably like your Bing Tangs and your sort of beers that you go around in those countries and have. But it's nothing crazy. Anyways, cheers. Yeah, very clean. Very clean. And I'll just go on quickly about what Christmas means to me. And people can leave now if they want, but otherwise, yeah, what Christmas means, what it is, where it, I don't know, man, as you go throughout the years in your life, Christmas is just, I think it becomes different things. When I was young, it's prezzies, I'm just looking at the mozzies, they're everywhere tonight. Very muggy day here on the north coast, very hot. You can hear the air conditioner in the background, which is, if I had any common sense, I'd probably edit it out, but I can't be bothered. This is a good beer. I got this from Liquorland. I think it was $4 or $5 for one. I think they come in 6-packs. Yeah, look. In Germany, if that was on tap, you could drink that all day long. You could drink steins of that. Very easy drinking beer. So just quickly, if you see this, I'd say buy it, give it a run. It's nothing flash. It's just easy drinking, good beer. I don't know if there's some rumbling in the background either with the storms, but yeah, look. Anyway, reset. 24th of December, 2025. I'm very thankful in my life to have my son. And he's grown up, but it'll always be your kid. It'll always be the one that you care about. I know people have got challenges and diversity and all that crap, but You know, like even the age I'm at now, getting out of bed's a fucking chore sometimes. Isn't it funny? Like I'm mentally 20, but you do hit walls and you do have injuries, you do have stuff depending on what you've done over the years. And when I got my right knee replaced, and that wasn't because of age or anything, that was a work injury and a pretty bad one. And you know what? That's when I thought, but then I got a push bike. I started riding 20, 30 Ks. I want to get back into that a bit. But look, yeah, I'm very thankful for my son, who is my family. I'm thankful, I've had opportunities in life, but in saying that, I've worked for them. I've never given up. I've never turned my back on my mates. I've had some challenges and stuff. I lost my best mate this year, Steve, R.I.P. Gumball. I miss him a lot. I knew him since I was in year 2 or 3 at school. So think about that, and you go through life together, marriage together, best mans at each other's weddings, and bro, that's full on. And I lost him to motor neurons, and it's shit. And he was messaging me up till the day or the night he passed away because his brain was still working, but everything else was shut down. It's a terrible disease. Look, I don't want to get too morbid because everyone's had loss and challenges, but I think one bit of advice I can give, it's how you deal with yourself as a man in those loss and challenges. How you deal with yourself as a person, especially if you're a family man. And you just got to keep kicking on. I'm stepping up into a role now that I'm enjoying, but is it me? Maybe not, but you just got to step outside your comfort zone sometimes and do some stuff. But I'm not going to ramble on too much. I'm going to leave this short. So I do. Look, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And you know what? You may have 300, 400 subscribers, but the people that message you and send you an email or a B-mail or anything like that, it's just cool. And that's why I do it. There's some people out there, believe it or not, that might actually go, I like listening to this idiot. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll give you a quick pan around the neighbourhood. I won't go out the front because there's people there and we don't like people on the channel. Well, we do. But the cars are going around looking at the Christmas lights. It's a muggy Christmas Eve. I don't know. I think people are starting to pick up a lot more on Christmas. This year has felt to me more Christmassy. It's felt a bit more decorations around. People are getting a bit more involved, and that's a good thing. Some people don't like Christmas. It can bring back hurtful memories and trauma, and everyone's got it. Everyone's got a story, eh? Everyone's got a story. But what I'm going to do is I'll show you a couple of these houses. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, making the noise when you get up like an old man. Like, check that out. I like that house. You probably can't see it. I'll zoom in a bit. But look at that. It's pretty cool, eh? And then down the road here, oh mate, these mozzies are biting. See, most people in the street, they get into it a bit. I wish I was going up that way. I'd show you the street up that way. Worst hand movement ever. But yeah, you'll see the cars coming up, like looking for Christmas lights. And, old fella down there, he does a good job, But anyways, I'll leave it at that on this very muggy night. And the worst thing is I'm back into World of Warcraft. Classic. But, geez, the grind is real. But it's a bit of fun, and I like it. I'll leave it at that. Merry Christmas, everyone. If you see this UBERBRAU, this awesome Uber beer, have it in an Uber Eats, Uber Lager, Uber. Yeah, enjoy it. It's really a good drop. Love each other, take care, be kind to each other. I'll see you at the next one. Catch us.